Damn. Boy, you clapped. Oh, sister, you clapped. Anyway, what's up, fam? Welcome back to another trailer review. This one's called Étoile. Étoile? I don't know how to say this shit. Étoile. Hey, yo, Étoile. Oh, fuck. Toilet. Toil. Étoile. Étoile. I wonder if I said it right. Étoile. I don't know. But, hey, I was like, I'm gonna take the word from toilet and just use it. Étoile. Yeah, not bad. I think it was shit, by the way. I think what I said was shit. I think what I said was garbage. I don't think I was correct with what I said, by the way. I don't believe so. Nah, I just don't believe it. If I'm correct, that would be sick, but nah. Welcome back. Subscribe down below. We're trying to make it to 1 billion family members on YouTube. Like this video, share this all your socials, and comment down below what you think of this official trailer review as well as the official trailer of Étoile. Hey, yo, saying it like that, nigga. Hey, Étoile. Bro, that's some sick shit. We'll get into this. I already did something with this. I already did talk about this a bit, but I had to delete that video because I got fucking disturbed during that session. I won't lie, I got fucking disturbed. Like it's not like the normal ad breaks where you just cut. Like this one is like I couldn't. Like it's not like and if people know if you didn't watch my trailer reviews, you know it looks like no matter what happens, the video still continues regardless, even if I'm gone, or even if like I'm eating, or even if I don't know. But it almost looks like anything could happen. It's just like, yeah. But yeah, forget about that. We're gonna be doing this thing called Ariel. I know there's some ballerina shit, so we're gonna be watching the shit thing. I'm not saying it's shit. I'm saying we're gonna fuck with this shit. We're gonna rock with this shit, yeah. And we're gonna do this in shit style. I'm gonna be saying shit all the time till we get the shit done. Shit, yeah. 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 Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, we get a conversation between a man and a woman. And the shit they're talking about is shit about a company, about the man's company. So whatever shit they got into, they seem to be in trouble with. They seem to be in deep shit. So what's gonna happen, right, is I'm not sure, but they're discussing with it on the couch. It actually seems to be in a really nice shit place. Well, not really. It's not a shit place, but yeah, whatever. That's pretty like. Should I say Porsche? It's pretty neat place, right? It looks like the shit anyway. New York. Oh, the ballerinas tumbled over each other in New York. Reviews don't matter? Oh, wait, what? Wait. Oh, wait, I think... Does the man own the New York ballerina something? And the woman own the Paris ballerina something? And then they are joint partnership. Ooh, I never saw that before, actually. That could be the case. Oh my god. But she's saying her thing is facing union issues. I don't know, facing legal political battles. I'm not sure what that is. But basically, the whole concept of this is probably just to save the companies. So we'll see how this goes on. I'm not sure if that will be a love story yet, but who knows. I've got union issues. If they strike, I don't have to pay them. What? If they strike, I don't have to pay them. I think that's true, right? You don't have to. Yeah, technically, like, if you strike on a job and you think you're not getting paid enough, the employer does have the right not to pay you. He does. The only reason an employer will probably pay you is because they still need you. So they will risk a cut to their pocket money or money they earn to keep you. But if an employer truly didn't need you and you knew you could just get another help, same amount, and probably even more effective, yeah, they wouldn't take you. They would just lay you off. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that'd be the case. So she's not wrong when she's saying. I don't believe she's wrong when she's saying that. Especially when you strike and there's no real foundation or like balance there between what you're saying and what you're striking for. Yeah, but anyway, let's continue. Oh, she's saying the seats are empty and finances are down and tickets are down and shit like that. And he's like, not, and the man's like, well, for us, not ours. We're not down, not yet at least. And but the guy implies once he closed off the balconies, that's when it worked. I don't get it though. What does that mean in the ballerina world? I don't get it. Ballet world. What does that mean? I don't get it. We trade our top talent. We trade our top talent. So now the guy's coming to Paris, and the woman's probably gonna go to New York. I wonder if that means they're gonna exchange talents between themselves. Maybe so they can see the different cultures, and maybe seeing the difference in cultures will enhance the variation in the in the ballet performance. I'm saying big words right now. Okay, so they're gonna be doing this part, this switch up of trades. It seems to be for a year. Okay, so this whole thing is gonna last a year, I suppose. And he's saying he wants Cheyenne now, and then this woman is saying you despise her. Oh, she sold tickets. Hey, yo, bro. And this is really getting interesting. Oh, they even show an epic swap. So I think I am right when I say this. Is like, I'm right when I say, like, they both own these. Outbreak. literally got swamped in real time. Ugh. 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 Okay. I don't know if this is as authentic as it gets, but I'm not all for the fancy. Man. Can you like leave, bro? Oh, jeez. For God's sake, man. Yada. Yo. Why is it when the video's on? That's when we want to pop out twice. Jesus. Can't it be like when the video's being uploaded? God's sake, man. Okay, let's continue. Actually, let me see why you explain it. For God's sake. This heartbreak is crazy. Ugh. And these are the things people edit out the videos. Everyone's. Because I'll just be wasting my time. Okay, let's do this. Let's just finish this. Okay. New original series, April the 24th. Huh. Okay. It's interesting. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I think it really piques my interest. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I think the very interesting thing about this is that, firstly, the swap thing is a very interesting move. This Cheyenne person, who's I think we would consider to be the MC of this, would most likely firstly she's the best at what she does. She apparently left everything so she could be a dancer, so you can tell how much she committed was to dancing. I think the most interesting thing about this is the also the part where the other person who seems to be a owner of one of these ballet establishments was like the guy who is a owner of the New York, I think, ballet thing, who came to the Paris one and did that swap thing, whatever, doesn't compromise. I think the most epic thing about that is that he's strict to maybe the ballet tradition. Even the funny thing about the whoosh, 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 whoosh thing is interesting because that makes me think, is that how ballet people think about it. I think the most interesting thing also is that I've never watched an actual proper ballet performance before, like proper. Obviously, I've seen people try it. I've never actually watched it, and it's not something I've ever thought of as interesting. But that's only because I've never actually truly watched a performance of it. And so, because I've never watched a performance of it, because I've never watched a performance of it, I can't truly judge and say I would call it boring. So, yeah, honestly, I think what I like here is also the depth. You bring in a character that doesn't seem to be interested in anything else but dance. You bring in an owner of an establishment who seems to be not interested in nothing else but dance. And so you bring these two together, they can make an art form that can inspire or reignite the fires of ballet again. And I think that's very cool to see. I think one of the interesting things to keep. Okay, one of the interesting things to talk about here also is just how much trust there seems to be between these two establishment owners, which is the female and the male, and they seem to have some level of business trust. And so it feels like this woman, who's the owner woman of the Paris establishment, seems to have a lot of faith in the man. And so I'm not sure what étoile means, or toile, whatever it means. But from what I can tell, this is a great thing. This is a great way to even show maybe like a love passion between two people. Another thing I see happening, right, is that this queen of dance, Cheyenne, seems to be so skilled that every male dancer at that guy's establishment, right, cannot keep up with her. And he also seems to be trying to how do I say this? Coddle? Is coddle the right word, or baby her? I think she talked about wool in her shoes, and she's like, you can't escape the pain or something like that, or whatever it was. And I was like, oh, that's very interesting, because like there's various people who are like, there's no way you can avoid the pain. If you want to get to pure excellence, you have to go through that pain. It's just a necessity, and it's just what is required to become the top peak of the peak. It's like if you want to cross the top of Mount Everest, can you avoid all the cold? No, you can't. You have to take that pain of the cold. You have to take those frostbites. You have to take, trekking for what? Hours and hours upon hours, right? You gotta be able to like use equipment, probably lose some if the durability doesn't last. You can't avoid using up the energy you're gonna expend on those types of trips. And so when you're doing something that really requires that much of energy and time, and listen, I'm gonna show ballet its respect. Just like every other dance form, ballet has its own class. It's more ballet is more like if you had to consider classical music, for example. It's a good example. Classical music, it's not bad to use that example. It's not like classical music isn't a popular art form. But not many people listen to it compared to like your hip hops, right? Your pop things. Not many people really um listen to it compared to those other ones. But actually, you'll see a lot of it if you're talking about really formal traditional means of dancing. That would be it. The more popular ones, there are informal ones like hip hop, for example, hip hop dancing, but it's very cool. It's really popular, so yeah. But anyway, I do appreciate the character development we're gonna see. I think one of the interesting things that makes me give it a 6 out of 10 is the fact that this is a different thing. Like ballet is not something I've ever like considered. It's kind of like when I watched Haikyuu for the first time. I never really understood volleyball. I've heard of it, never understood it, and I never got interested in volleyball until I watched Haikyuu, which is sick. So hopefully, when I watch this, I hopefully get interested to watch like ballet performances from the male and from the female and male side of shit. So yeah, um, but that's it from my side of things. Um, yeah, I also seem to go to at the end. They seem to be doing a huge performance, which is typically how these types of films end. It'll start out really like gruesome, and then at the end they'll have this one big performance that just wows everybody, and really also makes them, the characters in those types of films, proud. But yeah, anyway, I do appreciate the fan for watching. Thank you, Jesus. Check out the description down below for both me and this Prime Video series. Catch you later. Ciao. Also, subscribe down below if you want to become an OG before 1 billion. Like this video, share this to all your socials. Comment down below what you think of this official trailer review as well as the official trailer. And peace.